A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a landmark decision, the U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that the Trump administration must facilitate the return of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Salvadoran man who was mistakenly deported to El Salvador. The ruling, which came down on Thursday, underscores the complexities surrounding immigration law and the executive branch's authority in foreign affairs. The case began when Garcia, a 29-year-old man who entered the United States illegally as a teenager, was detained by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement (IC) officers in March. Despite being granted protection from deportation by an immigration judge in 2019 due to fears of gang persecution in his home country, Garcia was deported on March 15, 2023, in what the Trump administration has admitted was an administrative error. This error led to a lawsuit filed by Garcia, challenging the legality of his deportation. U.S. District Judge Paula Zines ordered the government to facilitate and effectuate Garcia's return to the U.S. after finding that his removal had likely violated federal immigration law and constitutional protections. The Justice Department, however, appealed the ruling, arguing that the order overstepped judicial authority and infringed on the president's exclusive prerogative to conduct foreign affairs. The Supreme Court's unsigned decision indicates that the lower court's order was valid, requiring the government to ensure Garcia's release from custody in El Salvador and that his case be handled as though he had never been deported. The ruling was met with approval from Garcia's legal team, which hailed it as a victory for the rule of law. Simon Sandoval-Maschenberg, Garcia's attorney, emphasized the need for the government to act swiftly in facilitating Garcia's return. Meanwhile, the court's decision also called for clarification on the extent of the lower court's order concerning the executive branch's deference in foreign matters. This aspect of the ruling highlights the ongoing tension between judicial oversight and executive power in immigration cases. The Justice Department has previously stated that the United States cannot compel El Salvador to comply with U.S. court orders, reinforcing the argument that the deportation was executed under the president's authority to manage foreign relations. Garcia's plight has garnered attention due to the circumstances surrounding his deportation, including allegations of gang affiliation, which his legal team vehemently denies. His wife, an American citizen, has publicly called for his release, emphasizing the impact of his detention on their family, which includes a U.S. citizen child. The Supreme Court's decision, while siding with Garcia, leaves some ambiguity regarding the future of his case and the administration's obligations. The ruling highlights the ongoing challenges faced by individuals caught in the crosshairs of the U.S. immigration system, particularly those who are wrongfully deported. As the case returns to the lower court for further proceedings, it remains to be seen how the Trump administration will respond and what steps will be taken to rectify this significant error in Garcia's deportation. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.